Oh god. Oh god. What is going on? I want to delete. How do I do caps? Is this name gonna look weird? No, it looks fine. I'm not doing ST0 Shepard. I am not doing it. We'll do female character. We did male last time? So we're doing female this time. It's a very suspicious face. I'm alright with that one. Hair you can change later. I'm not going to worry about that. Not going to really worry about that. I am not going to name this character Sug. Looking like she's from Final Fantasy game? That's the noise. Gotta be careful about that fourth voice clip. Five sounds okay. If you picked voice 15, you've got a problem. What is voice 9? No, 15 is worse than 9. Seventeen is worse. Imagine this person being on your team, getting hit constantly. If you picked, I changed. 17 is the worst. You have, turn yourself in. She's not a goblin. She's just got a very powerful voice. I'm doing great, Cairo. I had delicious eggs and beans for dinner. I'm not giving away beans tomorrow. Why did I show her butt when I said I had eggs? I didn't do that on purpose. That was an accident. I'm not maxing... I'm not giving her green goblin hair. It's hideous. I'm regretting. As long as I never get hit, we will not have to hear. All right. Sent us hello. There is some translations. That's nice. Definitely some things feel sped up.
For 21 months. Ah. 16. The lovely goblin sounds soothe my soul and bring a peace unlike anything else.
We're gonna...
Except maybe Shepard's triple cardi.
Is there HE text?
21 months
yes.
BTW. But like I always say, we know it's been much, much longer than that.
YouTube gaming crew. I don't know if this is gonna fix it.
No.
I might have to restart the game. Hold on. Alright, hold on. We're gonna reset the game. Because I think it's just going to be weird if we play it at 60 FPS. I don't think that was going to be right. Lots of things felt very off. Oh, hold on. I was trying to make sure I had the FPS correct. There we go. Am I doing a great sword speedrun? No, we're doing a switch axe speedrun tomorrow, and we're doing a Gunlance playthrough. Yeah, the game's just not coded to run at 60 FPS. So it like looks a little chunky, but that's just the way the game is supposed to look. We're going to try and not zero sum too often, Leona, although you will see some. The Little Mages game. Post it in the Discord, so Shep. Going to try and speedrun Portable Third. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe someday. You can always join the VOD squad, Shroudsy. What's your favorite weapon to play in Monster Hunter? I don't have a favorite weapon. I play all the weapons. Especially in Portable Third, they're all fun.
Master 825 just
DD Master, thank you.
16 months.
Hi. Oh, nice.
Oh, they actually went through the effort of actually translating a lot of dialogue. Freedom Unite is difficult. Nowhere, hello. I'm doing okay. This had a really interesting system where you can make it so cats would like, you would eat one toadstool and you would get like 4 healing effects from your cats.
When I get bullied, it's called
Wilbo?
bullies, not bees, because you don't understand.
How was your hardcore Minecraft playthrough? This actually looks like a really good one. Oh god. We might have some download ones. We do! Some of them are super powerful. Some of them are special. Name one after SD0 Shepard. I know we said no Rathalos equipment, but what about this guy? Can we name this one? Do we want to name him Salami or do we want to name him SD0 Shepard? It looks weird. Oh, he's just going to be named Wrath? Oh, sorry. That's what he's named.
Walter's just resubscribed for 3 months.
What's your phone
What's
number?
your phone number?
What, did you delete it from your phone? New number who dis? Why even give us the option? I thought I could change it. And I couldn't. I didn't lie to you. We should have a decent selection of items already. So we imported. Oh yeah, look at all that meat. Oh, we're gonna be good for a little while. Terrific. You love Portable Third? It's a good game. Hacker? It was imported. What the hell did I get that? I could give you my save if you wanted. And then import it. How dare you put God hand in the burnt penis, man? It made me laugh. Poverty, no honey? How much honey do I have? I don't have any honey. I've got 10 mega potions. Got some stuff, though. Farm's actually really nice. Auto guard gun lance? Hell yeah. I don't want to do any of these. I don't mind making the Arzuros armor. I bet it's... I'm sure it's bad. We just have, like, defense up? Can I kill a Great Jaggy for you if he shows up? Actually, it's been 20 minutes. Oh my god, the cats are so annoying.
Reveal your rectum! Let us see that butthole!
You need to drive people? That's nice of you. Being a good friend or a good family member. It's well understood. Forgot how far you got in Portable 3rd before you stopped playing? Dude. I think I had almost the most fun with any Monster Hunter game in this game. So good. Remember a mod for Generations where you can mute the palicos? Sounds divine. 10 unique mushrooms.
When I get bullied, it's called
Oh my.
release the
I heard
because you don't understand.
you yourself had recently done a AutoGuard Gunlands playthrough. True or false? Back? Very true. Well, I just finished a 4 Ultimate playthrough. And, I used hammer the entire way through. When I had to cut tails, I used a boomerang. We should switch games. Now it's your turn to play 4 Ultimate, and I will play Portable 3rd. When will I do Poka Poka Iroh Village Diaries? Is it translated? How hard is it? How hard is it to play in Japanese? You're doing Longsword playthrough? How is that? I know you lose some spirit. Find out. Ask Roy for help? I don't even know if Roy actually is like super fluent in Japanese. He's a localizer. He's like, you don't need to know Japanese to do this job. You lose all spirit? That's terrible. That's actually terrible. Are the motion values at least like higher than they were in 3 Ultimate? You get 45 seconds if you refresh it? That's not bad, but you have to be like on it. I would probably run focus, to be honest. The motion values is the same, if not lower. How is the... How is the mounting? I played 3 Ultimate before I did 4 Ultimate. That's a fun game. Although I think I prefer Portable 3rd, to be honest with you. Do I ever think I'll finish 3 Ultimate? I'm pretty happy ending it where I was. It gets very grindy in 3 Ultimate G rank. Like, honestly, unless I was to start, like, doing viewer hunts, I don't know that I would want to go through it. Like, obviously, if they made, like, an official release for 3 Ultimate, and I could officially play with everybody on it, like, no problem at all. But... you know, thinking like, oh god, like I actually have to grind out all this armor and all these weapons. Like, 3rd generation was not generous with parts at all. All right, I appreciate the raid. I wonder what people thought of Barrel Cat when he just showed up in Generations. Crotch Goblin or just Goblin? Normally just Goblin, but dude, the Crotch Goblin. Did he shout you out? I just raided you, what was it 2 days ago? Bean Goblin? Oh my god. You're gonna hear that voice every time I evade. going to be nice playing this game and actually being able to read the talismans. I was getting pretty good at it. Is this going to be a gun lance run? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Do they put boxes out here? They don't. Yeah, no, third gen is not kind. Auto guard gun lance? Yeah. Epic boy, hello. I don't think I transferred Kelby horns. Can I get Kelby horns without an impact weapon? I don't think I can. I don't think that's a key quest, so I'll skip it for now. And you have to kill them, right? How'd you got all those materials and items? I imported my save. I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel bad about it at all. From try? No, I have a Monster Hunter Portable 3rd character. Oh my god. I blame you, chat. I blame each and every single one of you. It's not a perfect voice. Oh my god, did she make that noise when she unsheaths? It's not gonna grow on me. Yeah! I mean, it does sound like she's really putting her weight behind the attack, though, right? Yo, we yeeted that Jaggy, man. That guy went flying. I'm not gonna use bow. It was voice 17, Epic Boy, that was the really bad one. It's not like it's gonna get better. You thought that was the weapon at first? I mean, what other weapon can I use? Ooh, we've got some points. We're gonna hold on to those. How many weapons will I use for this playthrough? The plan was to use Gun Lance the whole way through. I don't know about that, though. Finally embraced the English patch? I played over 400 hours in Japanese. I can play it in English. Dude, Great Sword, she's gonna go... What did I not use in 3U other than Gun Lance? I actually played the entirety of 3U, mostly focused on Gun Lance. Remember back in the day when I adamant about not using the English patch? Yeah, because, like, there was hope that Capcom might release the game officially in English. And I didn't want to, like, promote people to use, like, you know, patch their game or hack their PSP. We saw how that turned out, though. Thanks, Capcom. Got a whole bunch of people on the Capcom Unity forums. Is this PS3 or emulator? This is emulator. Although I have my copy of Monster Hunter Portable 3rd up here. Dead form? Actually, literally a dead form. It just ever so slightly outlasted the socialdistance.com forums, which have gone down with the website going down. The PSP was plenty successful, Sir Shup. I don't know why they didn't want to release it. I'm not renewing that website. If I'm going to make another website, I'm going to use like something more modern and price effective than having my own domain space hosted with HostGator. They said something about needing wood. There's no... Oh, there it is. I like that noise. No, wait, was DMC really released in 2010? That was kind of awkward. Honestly, I don't know why it took them so long to want to release Monster Hunter, like, to really try to release Monster Hunter in the West. It's very odd. I think it's mostly, like, translation costs thing, because the game is, like, extremely dialogue heavy. Most people don't end up reading it, but, like, it's not like if you're translating it, you have a choice to whether or not you're going to translate everything or not. Well, they definitely did something more Heavy Metal Loser, because the Portable 3rd version, Portable 3rd HD, had 3D TV support. Monster Hunter took off in the West, it would have been Demon Souls before Demon Souls. Probably. Yeah, I agree with that take, actually. And even Demon Souls wasn't popular until Dark Souls. But they didn't want to release it on consoles, and like the West is just not really a portable market. I mean, people play it, but it's mostly for kids. Have I played the Souls games? I've played every Souls game. The only one I haven't beaten is Dark Souls 3 because I've got personal problems. I mean, Koss, we'll never know for sure. Allegedly, there was an issue with, like, trophy support in Portable 3rd. A Heavy Metal Loser, I can't answer that question because I haven't played any of them. Devil May Cry 2 is actually needs to be removed from existence. I'm all about game preservation, but if I had to pick one game to get rid of before every other game, it would actually be Devil May Cry 2. That is such a bad game. Like, embarrassingly bad. Like, really bad. Even as a kid playing it on release, super excited for it, I'm like, this is bad. This is a bad game. Oh my God. What's so bad about it? You know, it's been a while since I played it, but there's been a number of breakdowns about it. The enemies, like, don't fight back. The weapons are bad. Noxella, please stop. I don't know if I own it. I probably do own it. Will I play Bug Snacks on stream? That's a PS4 game, right? Or is that going to be everywhere? You'd watch a DMC2 run? You just want to see suffering. How do I get more royal honey? The weird thing, so the weirdest thing about Devil May Cry 2 is something that, like, has nothing to do with the game itself, really. It had this weird, like, partnership with this clothing brand called Diesel. And that confused me. Like, it was supposed to be this big thing, like this big branding thing. Which is kind of awkward. It's just everything about it was weird. I mean, there's only one good thing about Devil May Cry 2. Is when we got Devil May Cry 3, it felt that much better. Only the unsheath attack that is unbearable. Base blocking actually seemed kind of okay there. for a flinch there. Not enough damage, I guess. I actually did an okay amount of damage there. Don't hit me. Oh, protection saved me. It's running away. Why does the hunter sound like Mickey Mouse? Is that what you think Mickey Mouse sounds like? Fascinating. Beat Xeno? Congratulations. Monster Hunter 4 you on 3DS, how do you manage the camera with L and R? I don't think you do. You could probably like change your controller settings for L, like, what is it? LZ and RZ? Is that what they call it? Keep missing that. Gunlance did not get the wide sweep until Monster Hunter World. Does Arzuros have anything good at all, weapon or armor-wise? I think his armor is used in high rank for the Charmer skill, if I remember correctly. Some of it is. Weapons? The wide sweep was an explorer? Well, la-di-da. Can't even kill a goddamn Kelby. God damn it! Who was that? Who threw that bomb? I gotta get rid of Wrath. He's gonna kick my ass. Nah, I was in chat. It was Wrath. Just trying to get some Kelby horns because I know it's going to be a pain for the quest where I actually need to get it. See me trying to dodge that cat? Stop it! Guys, check out the turtle. They really spared no expense on this animation budget. Look at the background, too. Look at those gargoyles. I'll grow up to be a Volvidon. He'll remember this. That's interesting. I never noticed the shells turned red when your blade turned red to indicate that you can no longer use your shelling. Got a Kelby horn, all right. That's a start. There's sometimes weird little details, Pumpkin, that you don't really pick up on until you do. All right, Wrath, you have to go. I cannot keep you. Some of these look like they'd be too powerful. That's a trap. I was like, oh, that's a good one. Nope. Palicos were good in this game. I've got no beef with Palicos in this. They put in work. Pro Cow. Pro Cow, how have you been? Up in those Elodia emotes. The consistently 2 free traps and a para every hunt. Get this guy that needs 2 traps. I don't know. But they're definitely decent. They have this weird combo where you can get like multiple flute spams out of them. I'm going for those fish. Actually moving kind of fast for a low rank monster when he's enraged swiping. He's looking for honey, and I didn't have any. Do it again? If he does it again, I'll let him do it again. He'll actually eat the honey if you have honey on you. I was really hoping for a flinch. Has he actually killed my cats? Oh, I only have one. We'll let him go. We're gonna capture him, I think. And then we're just gonna check this cave to see if the mining spots are here, because they weren't in the level 1. I don't know where they are. They're not showing up. Heat gauge was a mistake. If somebody could patch the heat gauge out of the game, I would love Gunlance so much more in Generations. Just make it permanently orange or whatever. What are the thoughts on damage numbers? They're bad, but they're better than not having anything. Like, they got rid of the blood, so you need some feedback for if you're doing damage or not. See how long it takes to put traps down? It's really insane when you compare how quickly you can set traps in World compared to any of the other older games. Do a slug and a low. It's a cutie, huh? The game does have Trap Mastery. I think speed setup... Was it in Monster Hunter 1? It was at least in 2nd gen. Yeah, I remember the first time I fought Arzuros in Portable 3rd, I'm like, that felt like a normal monster. Like, not a large monster, like a small monster.
That's not me.
Ever thought of doing a relay race, doing all the mainline Monster Hunter games? I don't really understand what you mean. Abusing the auto guard charm? That's the plan, yeah. That's cursed. That scarecrow is cursed. Is Ignactor in Portable 3rd? It is, as is his subspecies, Glacial Ignactor, sometimes known as Glacnactor. Is the honey just like available? That unlocked it. I don't know what unlocks it. Was this on PSP? This was on PSP and PlayStation 3. Gecko? This is like one of your main games, right, Gecko? Oh, that's right. I can probably get some ore from here, right? Like, for charity, if a bunch of monster streamers got together and beat all the games, or at least all the valid questions in like 2 teams over a few days. Sure, yeah. I mean, I'm always down to do anything for charity, really. Chat, before chat says anything about butthole. That's not what I mean.
Reveal your rectum! Let us see that butthole!
I don't think was the 3DS out? I guess it probably was.
Konanu just gifted 5 subs.
Cup Nunu, thank you. Keurig, TX Storm, Otada, Anarchy, and Bade. Enjoy.
No.
Slightly better. What else can is it really just like Yukomo? What does she got? Ooh, we got the jumbo bones. Ooh, that looks good. Pancakes was here today. Was he banned? I think he did get a ban today.
Nowhere 11 just gifted
Nowhere.
5 subs.
Thank you. Enjoy Melon, McTeal, Raymond Hero, Judgment Kazi, Jackie Brownie. 10 gift subs. I like gift subs. Oh my god! That's so cute! Wait, what does the default set give? Huh. Spirits Momentum, I'm guessing. Yes, you can upgrade your weapons with armor spheres. Guys, this is like so good. Being able to actually see how to upgrade things. Alloy would be really nice. Although it will give us negative wind resistance. Yeah, it's a good starter set. If you can get expert on there, it would be all right.
Hi.
we doing? Only downside in this game, they did not yet give us boxes to put things into. That was only in 3 Ultimate did they do that. And only in port, that's true. Harvest toys. Baldrum. I think there might be item sets in Portable Third. Well, Monster Hunter 1 and 2? You had to, like, have the items in your inventory to sell them. That was really bad. Or have the items on you to make them. Trying to get those Kelby horns. We get 3 of them. We could finish up 1 star. Portable Third, I think, added the quest pouch, right? Yeah. And the Barrel Cat makes it so that you should never have an issue with item space. This weapon's actually, like, too powerful for where we are in the game. Gunner pouch is a good step. Yeah. Should feel punished for taking a ranged weapon. I'm trying to think when this guy shows up. Should he show up in 7? I think he shows up in 2. I'm assuming I'm going to get a cutscene for him the first time I see him. Maybe not. Game's so goddamn stingy with its mining points. What's going on? Go check on your holy... What is your holy water? What quest is this? Boldro? Alchemy Barrel legit is super handy to have. Gonna stay and fight Zenogre? Oh, is this that quest? I don't know if my weapon's powerful enough for him. If I'd brought enough potions. It's a Gunlance shield that actually works. This was my actual nightmare when I was playing Freedom Unite. Just Boldroms non-stop charging through the grass. Oh! He's coming! I'm blocking. I'm actually scared right now. Worldlet cowers behind shield. What's he doing? What are you doing? Is that a taunt? He attacks so quickly. Should have brought more healing. What Bulldrome variant is this? It's very powerful. Breaks a delete save. Have you guys never seen a warning before? It's so cool. I think it's exclusive to Portable 3rd. I thought he was in Area 4. Maybe he's Area 6. How did I forget? Oh, it's been a while. Yeah, I'm going back to camp now, actually. Some more healing. Take my little hunter nap. They even re-extend your time limit. You see that? They push it all the way back to 50 minutes. You could probably break the claws at the very least. Maybe get some Fulgur bugs off his back. Was that a Kelby roar? It was. The music is so good, though. Zinogre one-shot you in this quest? I will probably be one-shot as well. I like how they just want you to look at them. They don't even expect you to beat them, just look at them. take some damage from that. Yo, that body slam, though. That's a lot of chip damage. Oh! Oh, defender! Thank you! I was not ready for this. Keep trying.
No.
I mean, I'll try and knock him over. I don't mind. I'm not losing anything. Maybe some quest money, but whatever. The issue is the bouncing and the fact that I've got like no health. This is a Portable Third Funlands playthrough. Oh, you could even fail the invasion and be okay? That's great. The quest still counts as completed. No. Not fair. He doesn't want it to charge up at all. This should be it. I'm so scared right now. Do you skip the story if you kill it? Yeah, puts you directly to Amatsu. Bug net on back or no balls? I've already done it twice. Woo! Oh, exhaust? Oh my god, that did so much damage. No! Thought that would get me out of range enough. That was a good try. So I don't lose anything if I fail?
Not.
I mean, if I don't lose anything. You do not have infinite cards, no. Can you actually farm Zenogre on this quest, or does he only invade once? Gecko, why are you laughing? Did you bamboozle me? Nope. Oh, thank God. The second hit hits harder than the first. That's neat. Don't. If I delete the save, we won't have to do the noise anymore. I got 2 bugs out of it. Might actually be able to turn those into items for the cats. Beetle scraps? Spooter? Oh, God. I don't think this will fit. I hate that fit. We're gonna hire these guys just to work the farm. Pick chat members to send to the labor camp. Alright, who wants to be... Hold on, first let me get SD0 Shepard. So Hero, Huktui, Vink, Silver Direwolf, Lotness. I did quit Monster Hunter. I will not be playing it ever again. Was it Lotness? Well, it's Silver Direwolf? Yeah, this is just a rebroadcast. Kogath? This Kogath is here? Silver Hero Tui? IRB. I feel like I've got infinite. Said the unwilling ones too? I can't. I can only have up to 25. Make me unwilling to do sit-ups the entire time. Dude, that's what I should do. Just take everybody from chat, having them do sit-ups. Gonna get you guys in shape. The poor little guy. Ah, sit-ups are so painful. They really hurt. Stick with it, guys. You'll be ripped in no time. They're all struggling. Oh god, look at chat go. Yeah, that's pretty much how I am after like one. Man, can we already start making like charms? Show us your pudgy dad bod. I've been walking. That's something. Ring Fit stream should be part of the official Goblin Week. For when I do what? The little Goblin dance? Kezu is not in this game. I mean, it might be Zinogre. He might be the first Thunder one. I mean, Malding, Goblins, Sleep Bombs, Alatreon. We could probably make that happen. One week of Nutsuit or one Ring Fit stream in Nutsuit. Usually when I play Ring Fit, I only play it for an hour. So an hour of Nutsuit, even if it's doing Ring Fit, is much better than 1 week of Nutsuit. Keep seeing Japanese Monster on Twitter making posts about Alatreon, but it's never a stream date or them announcing a release date. I'm doing the best I can to lower my expectations. It's not like they're going to completely remake the game. It's just going to be like 1 or 2 more fights. Possibly a new siege in some way. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I got plenty of content out of Monster Hunter World. That's like 3,000 hours. Right? I'm not complaining. Yeah, Turtle's right. He's right here. We looked at him before. What is your favorite, least favorite Monster Hunter game? Monster Hunter World is still technically my favorite Monster Hunter game. Least favorite, Monster Hunter World. Try and figure that one out. Star Wars Squadrons, what is it? I have not heard of it. People don't bug me to play Generations. People ask me to play Monster Hunter DOS more than they ask me to play Monster Hunter Generations. I will have to watch it after stream. They just released it today. Honestly, most people don't ask me to play Generations. In fact, if you were to take all of the lurkers in chat and get their true thoughts, most people would just want me to play more Monster Hunter World. It's not really that many people want me to play DOS. There's just an extremely vocal minority. Original Monster Hunter and Sea of Thieves? Does DOS count as original Monster Hunter? We played Sea of Thieves today. It was actually a really good Sea of Thieves stream, to be honest. Jeeves, I think the next Monster Hunter game will be even more World than World was. 100%. Any particular reason why Portable 3rd and not 3 Ultimate? I did a 3 Ultimate playthrough earlier this year. They're different games. There's some different unique monsters in 3rd. Balance is a little bit different. Feels a little bit easier. It's not a bad thing necessarily. Is that a good thing or a bad thing being more world-like? I don't know. It depends who you ask. Common Pirate, I had the same thing happen. Not with Amazon, but with Kohl's. I ordered an air conditioner, and they sent me an item that I ordered with the air conditioner and said the air conditioner was delivered. I'm like, yeah, there was no air conditioner here. I'm like, all right, we'll refund you. I'm like, thanks. And then like 4 days later, the air conditioner showed up. When is the last time I licked a dog? I would have licked a dog on Monday, but it was barking at me and I was worried he would bite me. I wonder if the dog can smell the beans on me. Probably. What dog or dry dog? It was a dry dog. It was a small dog. He was a little chunky. He was barking at me. And the owner told me he barks at everyone, even people he likes. If I spit, I don't want to use my points on a spit. I need to get the honey thing going. You spit on me, I'll spit on you. Where are my bugs? He only barks at mold people. Think about a good sci-fi Monster Hunter? I've often said that the best thing that somebody could do trying to copy Monster Hunter is really copy Monster Hunter and just give it a new theme. Hey, sci-fi is a good choice. It's as good a choice as any. Can you turn those full bugs into points for your farm? Maybe, but I don't want to do that with them. If you put up a poll, Monster Hunter World would lose by far? For what? Popular games? I'm just telling you based on the viewer numbers. When I stream Monster Hunter World, it's like most people want to watch it. I don't know why. It may not even be people that are usually in the stream. It just may be I'm streaming for Monster Hunter World. I'm near the viewer listings and people just click on it because they're like, oh, I'm looking for a streamer who plays Monster Hunter World. Speedrun, but even there was a while, Hero, where I was just doing like viewer hunts, and even those were popular. And those would sometimes only have like 5 or 6 people in the lobby. So I just think Monster Hunter World, for a reason, just a popular game for people to watch. One of the most popular variety games like Knack Noxella was Metal Gear Rising. That was super popular. That was fun. Because I suck at it. Can I ask Mark Cerny about Knack 3? I think didn't I tweet at him? I think I did. Guys, I'm worried I'm getting used to that scream. People don't care about the older games. You personally don't care about portable games at all, especially because they're so dated. Dude. Bobo, get people mad. Wait. Does Portable Third have the classic gathering? Am I an idiot? Nah, Boboception, I like it. No! Oh! That's right, you better run. You chunky piggy, I'll slap your butt!
Not.
Sorry for calling him a chunky piggy. It's so bad. Isn't the story quest? You mean it's not in canon? I never noticed that frog before. You guys ever noticed that frog before? Have you tried playing this with the HD texture pack? This is with the HD texture pack. I played it like 10 years ago on the PlayStation 3. Monster Hunter Portable 3rd. Good game. Represent everyone who tried to play the game in Japanese along with me. You real gangster. You did it. This is basically just that. It's not even really the HD texture pack. I think they just like ripped the game out from the PlayStation 3 version and packaged it as an ISO for some reason. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Turn blood to tiny spatter? Never. I don't know, Cost, what my first imported game was. Portable 3rd was definitely one of them. Do you think the Gargwa faints because of the damage or because of the noise that it hears just before it drops the egg? Carlos, hello. Do you see the weird eyes at night in this map? I don't remember. Operation Cherry Blossom? Yeah. All I know is Capcom they said, all right, there's an interesting story. So, Snow was the community manager around the time. And I was talking to Snow. I'm like, hey man, I really want Monster Hunter Portable 3rd to come to the West. Is there anything I can do to help? He's like, yeah. Help drive engagement to the Capcom Unity forums. I'm like, all right, bro. If you say so. And I don't know. I don't know if it's just like retrospect or what. But we got a lot of goddamn people on those forums. Like, hundreds of posts on those forums of people just being like, Portable 3rd when, Portable 3rd when, Portable 3rd when. Because we were doing a thing where we were like, drawing like a person a week to get a copy of Monster Hunter Portable 3rd HD. And he's like, not like this. Like, all right, man, you asked for it. I don't know. I don't know if I was baited or if he was happy with it in the long run. I know that the people that were on Unity before that were not happy with the people going to Unity for the game. There was clearly a divide. You're just here for the game. You're not here because you want to be part of the Capcom Unity forums. I'm not a toxic YouTuber. I just wanted this game in English. It's such a pain in the ass to figure out what charm you have. We didn't want to turn down the establishment. I just want my goddamn game in English. That's all. I mean, we got 3 Ultimate. Granted, it was like a year after Japan got it. Thanks. There's only so many charms in the game. I know, I learned a lot of them. I did use, you can always use Google Translate. We're 10 years ago, Rubus Drake. You have no idea what it was like. You can't just... What do we have for phones back then? I mean, technically we had phones, but they weren't any good at translating things. I had to use my knowledge of Chinese. I was counting strokes. Idiot. I'm sorry, that was me. I'm not doing this, by the way. I'm skipping over. No, I didn't confuse ice and water a bunch. It's not that hard. YouTube existed. The problem... Here's the problem. Okay? Don't bully me, Jokaku. Is like Monster Hunter in Japanese has like every version of communication, written communication that is available in Japanese is used in Monster Hunter. Like hiragana, katakana, romanji. They're all used interchangeably. Hey, losers. Losers in kanji. Chat. So like you throw it into the translator, it's like, I don't know what the hell this is. And then like you would go to look up KO and it was just like KO. You're like, thanks game. Thank you. Thank you, Ryozo, for throwing us a bone for KO. Guys, the only thing I don't like about Gunlance in this game is every time you start the quest, you gotta do this. I'm not trying to be like some sort of super boomer with Monster Hunter and stuff like this, being like, oh, you're not a real Monster Hunter fan unless you played the game with a spreadsheet and you count the number of strokes in the character to translate and make your own custom sets that way. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it was hard. That, and actually, we have it a little bit better in English because a lot of items in English get a real translation. In Japanese, a lot of times it's like Jaggy Claw, Jaggy Horn, Jaggy Scale, Jaggy Hide. For like everything down the list. At least some things in this game get like unique translations. Didn't feel that way before. Look at those teeth. If I had that many teeth, I would bite each of you in chat once for each one of those teeth. I'd bite you right on your little bottom. And leave my little teeth marks on there. Jaggy armor is really good in this game. I think we said no Rathalos armor. Probably should just not make Jaggy armor. Does it have Sharpener? I bet it does. Jaggy's just like that good. Yo, I just got annihilated by the little Jaggies. You see how much damage they did? Holy crap. They just like ripped me apart. So grab some bones. We are going to get auto guard eventually. We'll probably want to get guard +1 at some point. Baroth is in this game. Did you ever try Frontier Online before they were shut down? Yes. Both of them. There should be some recent streams saved of Frontier on Twitch if you want to watch them. I wish there were more time to continue to play the Frontier games before they shut down. I mean, I feel pretty okay by how much of them I played. I just wish I was able to play more. Like, I don't have any regrets, but I would have liked to play it more. The good news regarding Frontier within the next few months? Dude, Walrus was so powerful. Everyone's like, oh, I beat Walrus the first try. Goddamn liars, I don't believe you. I don't believe you for a second. How are the Tonfas? Honestly? Not great. I mean, they were good, but they weren't fun. Do you think they'll ever make another game like Frontier for the whole world instead of exclusively in Japan? I don't know that there's ever really a market for new MMOs. Like, bold of Amazon to try, but I'm not optimistic. It's such a difficult market to get into because, like, people just, I don't know, I could be wrong. I just feel like people just want variety nowadays. Like, nobody wants to commit to a game for that long unless it somehow ends up being some sort of evergreen game. Like League of Legends or Fork Knife. But asking for people to buy a game and then also buy a subscription nowadays is really hard. Where free-to-play is like where it's at. You never played Frontier. How MMO-y was it compared to others? It was Monster Hunter just with an extreme grind to it. Now, I might get some people in here upset by saying this, but I don't think they'd really get upset. It had maybe the most extreme grind out of any MMO ever created outside of maybe the Korean MMOs. You had to play like one weapon for like 6 months straight to get like the maxed out armor skill on it. Now, when I played it, that person who was doing the translation worked into like a grind reduction patch to make it so that you could get it much easier. But it's the sort of thing where, all right, here's what my opinion on Frontier was. What it should have been is it should have been like a Monster Hunter game. not unlike this Monster Hunter game, but had like a prestige sort of system to encourage people to like re-roll characters on a regular basis and get like unique armor or unique cosmetics and stuff for that. Because the fun part of the game for Monster Hunter is like the progression. It's not really like the non-stop grinding, in my opinion. It was a fun part. Because the biggest problem with Frontier is like they kept making new content for people that were already at the end game, and the issue with that is like you've got this player base that's just constantly trying to get to the end game, and if you're not good enough for it, like what are you gonna do? And granted, you had a lot of good skills there, but like you had to be good. Yeah, I mean, if that is the goal of the project, like definitely have their minds in the right place, in my opinion. Frontier's biggest sin is not having tried to upgrade past second gen's engine. They probably could have redone like a major rework at some point. Come back here. Here's the mining spot. Here's the lance run. This is a gun lance. There's no lance run. Because some of the fights in Frontier are arguably some of the best fights in Monster Hunter history. Without any doubt. Like, mechanically and skill-wise as a player, they'll challenge you on a level that nothing else will. The issue is like, it gets weird into this weird balance thing where, like, you've got one-shots, but then at the same time, you've got armor skills that just make you beyond godlike. Which, like, that's fun to a certain extent, but, like, when you're stacking nearly every armor skill in the game, where, like, you actually have to, like, nerf yourself in certain armor skills so they don't override the armor skills you want, it gets kind of silly, in my opinion. Have you heard of the Excel Axe? Yeah, of course, who hasn't? Like, I don't know, and again, like, to me, like, ideally, it's like each rank, you know, low rank, high rank, G rank, whatever, should rescale the armor skills, and they should never go too beyond a certain level so that you're not stacking, like, every armor skill in the game. Like, there should be some choice. Were they something like Behemoth? Behemoth is the best fight in Monster Hunter World, by far. Yeah, some of them had weird mechanics or interesting mechanics like this. There was this one monster that you fought in a tower that was super interesting, and I think they technically never finished his storyline. But that was one of the most difficult monsters I've ever seen in the game. Like, he just moved and I was just dead. Just dead. Like, hyper-poisoned and flying through the air, dead. I don't know what that guy's problem was. I think it was just made into a Teppen card. Stacking different armor skills has appeal rather than having 60 points in attack up. As long as they're balanced, I guess. The issue is like, so, you know, in some way, you should be able to fight a monster and defeat it naked, right? I guess you can't really do that with Raging Bracky. Maybe that means he's a bad boss fight. I don't know. In any case, I have faith in the people that are working on the translation and trying to bring back Frontier to do a better job at balancing it than Capcom. Which, I don't know. I'm not trying to crap on Capcom. It's just, I feel like we're more receptive as a community to discussion about that sort of stuff. Like, nobody's going to get Omega butthurt if somebody has a different opinion. Or maybe they will. I don't know. You're always butthurt? I know. I'm sorry for that. Raviente looks like the biggest sleeper boss? I mean, he requires coordination. You know, I don't know how you balance Raviente. If you keep the 16-player version or whatever the hell it was, or do you just make him 4-player only? And try to balance him around that? Or do you balance him around solo? If I fought Fatalis on stream? Yeah, we fought Crimson Fatalis in 4 Ultimate probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. Probably closer to 3 weeks ago, now that I think about it. Four players? It's 16 players fighting at the same time. But I guess maybe you only see 4 at a time? I can't really remember. My mind tells me that I saw 16 players in the arena at once, but I don't really know. That could be me being senile. Technically, it was Crimson Fatalis, Bowl Butter. To be honest, like the one good Fatalis. White Fatalis is okay in Generations Ultimate. Otherwise, he sucks. Normal Fatalis pretty much sucks unless he's in Generations Ultimate. My little nub fell off again. I hate this thing. Can you solo Drug Lord Diablos? Once Generations Ultimate is able to handle 60 FPS without my computer melting down, I will. Why don't you like the other Fatalis in the older games? I don't remember hating White Fatalis before you. Play him in Freedom Unite. Load him up in Freedom Unite. Tell me what you think. Silver Direwolf, I played Phantasy Star Online 2 when it was in beta on Xbox. I'm pretty sure it was very, as you would say, resident sleeper to chat. I mean, it's a comfy game and all. It's great, but it's not something I'd want to really get into. I don't think chat would like it. At that rate, may as well just start baiting on stream. Right? Just pleasing myself. Fighting big monsters, a team of hunters? I mean, granted, I probably never got far enough for it to matter, but from what I played, it never seemed like the teamwork really mattered. The fights are definitely good, and they've got iframes that actually matter. I'm not hating on PSO2, but like to get rewards that matter, you had to grind out like little dumpy things a ton. PSO's two problems: they gave NA the latest JP balance but didn't adjust early game enemies, so everything dies in one hit. Can you get into that a little bit more, Costs? Because that game was super boring. Because everything just died in one hit. And nothing could kill me. Was that a balance patch that they didn't think about? All I know is at a certain point, when I was streaming PSO2, it's probably my second day, I was like, man, this game feels really grindy. And someone was like, yeah, this is a game for unemployed people to play in Japan. Like, I guess the stigma is if you play PSO2, you must be unemployed. Which seems really harsh. Me? I mean, depends how you qualify streaming as employment, but sure. I mean, I'm happy we're getting all the content. I think it was really ambitious of them to be like, we're going to give you everything. So rather than nerf the hero class cost, they just super buffed all the old classes? For like episode 5 level content? If Twitch went out of business, at least you always have YouTube. I don't know where I would stream if Twitch went out of business. I don't think YouTube would be guaranteed. Mixler and Facebook would be possibilities as well. You know, I don't think I'm big enough to get a ninja contract. Oh, obviously not big enough to get a ninja contract, but... Where are you flipping jaggies? You can stream on Grindr and Tinder. Does Tinder have a live streaming platform? You can go to our houses and stream for a day as a traveling entertainer. Sometimes I think about, like, what it would be like if I actually, like, to stream on Twitch, I actually had to, like, sell, like, a $1 ticket or something, have everybody sit in a little room, and then I get on a tiny stage and I play in front of everyone. And I think about that. Like, I gotta get 232 of you in a little room, like, little chairs, and like, all right, guys, I'm here. It's time for me to play video games. I mean, stuff like that will happen at conventions sometimes, right? I've seen people do, like, live speedruns. Would you bring a jukebox that has all of your redeems? There's just, like, this little... Everyone's got, like, a little, like, control pad in front of them, and if everybody votes enough things at one time, like, a sound redeem gets played.
Reveal your rectum! Let us see that butthole!
Except the reality of it is if it was Twitch, it would be 200 people, but roughly every 30 to 40 minutes, like, 30 people would get up and then another 30 people would walk in, so it'd be super distracting. Shroudsy Noxella does not have supermod status on stream elements. There was a Shepcoin incident involving Noxella. that took a lot of work to remove. And I remember that. How long do I think I'll stream tonight? Probably not much later than midnight. I plan to do a charity speedrun tomorrow. It's my fault for using a dumpy system. It's my fault for using YouTube Gaming.
Ai. Ah, pare mo. Yeah.
The charity of buy Shep more beans? I don't think... Alright, I don't want to talk about it too much. It makes me uncomfortable for people to know how many beans I have. When this new delivery comes in, I think I'll have enough beans almost for a year. I think I will almost have a year's worth of beans stockpiled. So you don't gotta buy me more beans. I'm good. Not 400 kilograms of beans? Foxes have not raided my bean stash.
Ai. Oh, nariz, pare mo.
Yeah, 75 pounds of dried beans is anywhere between 150 to 250 pounds. Sorry, 150 to 225 pounds of cooked beans. I don't have just beans. It's just I have beans with every meal. How is that strange? Is that strange? Onion spam, thank you.
Onion spam sheer dex 200.
Alright, so hold on. You guys need to tell me. When I make a pizza, I also make beans, and I eat beans with my pizza. Is that weird? Put beans on pizza? Sometimes the beans fall on the pizza on the plate and I eat it anyways. Spanish people eat beans every day? Thank you. Putting that bidet to work. I'll tell you, man, when you gotta go on the bean diet, you gotta go. Like you don't have much time. It's like the Sonic drowning music starts playing and you gotta run. You read that when people started hoarding food a few months ago, some woman hid all of her husband's beans in the woods because it was too much. Is that you? Well, no, that's a different story. It was a boyfriend and a girlfriend, and he had the beans, and he wanted to eat the beans, and they weren't there. And he asked the girlfriend where they were, and she's like, "I hid them in the woods." And he's like, "Why did you do that?" She said, "If we get robbed and people come in to take our beans, I want to have a safe store of them." He's like, "That's crazy. Where are the beans?" She said, "I buried them in the woods." He's like, "Show me." He's like, I will not show you where the beans. I must keep the beans protected." Whereas my version, Jen so far has not complained. I have not hid any in the woods yet. Now that you mention it, I'm kind of thinking about it. I've got some places I could hide some beans. Now that I think about it, I've got some places I could put them. I'm not going to. I can't hide all the beans. I eat beans every day. An animal is not going to get into a steel can of beans. Dude, I've seen the foxes exactly once this summer. All right, they're super lazy. Jen saw mice running around the backyard. The foxes aren't doing anything. Get out there and do your job, you goddamn lazy foxes. It's because my beans are indoors. The foxes don't want to eat the beans. You don't know. All right. Honestly, If the foxes were all right. I keep some of the beans on the porch. So if the fox was really looking, he could probably see some of the beans. But that's not where I keep all of my beans. I have other places where I keep them. Bubbleception kidney beans are the best type of bean. Easily. Easily kidney beans are the best. Those aren't all of my beans. I'm not streaming from the porch. I like my office. It's very comfortable. Stay the hell away from my beans. Outside stream when you missed the campfire stream? Those were fun streams. It was nice to be outside. The most defining moment of that stream was I was streaming one night and Turnip was like, I think my sound is breaking. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, every time you're talking, I hear like this chirping. We couldn't figure it out. We kept trying other things. Then after a couple minutes, I'm like, wait a second. Do you hear the crickets outside? Is my office clean? Do I have hand sanitizer nearby? Well, there's nobody coming in and out of my office. I don't have any hand sanitizer in here. Jen comes in sometimes. Did I have a green screen? No. Cheap beans in my office? I'm thinking about it now. I'm actually getting pretty close to running out of my pre-quarantine meat supply. I bought so much. I think I'm out of my last frozen package of chicken thighs from pre-quarantine. Which that lasted me a while, 3 months. Yo, there's a lot of fighting of Great Jaggy and Bulldrome in this game. Now you have to buy beans to replace the meat? I mean, we still have meat. Ground turkey is probably the most affordable meat to buy. That's also healthy. How many pounds of chickens was it? It's probably like 20 to 25 pounds. I hate turkey, but ground turkey's actually not that bad. I said it. I'm glad to hear things are almost normal in Germany, Bubbleception. Grocery prices are getting weird, or have been weird in the US for quite a while now. Wait, there's a guy in Majora Mask that eats raw beans out of a bag? Dude, I'd love to get ground chicken for 99 cents a pound. Are you kidding me? Is he still doing that? That's a great deal. I would honestly buy it. I would stock up. I'd buy like 30 pounds. Butthole. Hate this guy. The thing is, like, ground beef or ground turkey is pretty versatile because you can flavor it a bunch of different ways. Like, you'd have it seasoned with adobo. You could have it with, like, oyster sauce, like an Asian seasoning. You can do like a ginger seasoning. Whew. buy a normal amount. Stocking up would make things bad. The thing is, I only do grocery shopping like every 2 weeks. So like when I'm stocking up, like I'm buying like an actual month's worth. Like I'm not actually like filling up a warehouse with toilet paper or something like that. Look, all right, here, how did I get my beans? Primarily through Amazon. You can get cans of beans for 70 cents. And the year's supply is it's still available, I think. Hold up. All of you people yelling at me in chat, you can get a year's supply right now too. Let's find it. Here, I'll do it. Can you share a link to beans? I'd be happy to. Give me a second. I'm going to find it. I hope it's still available. It's not the best deal in the world. I just can't find anywhere else to buy bulk beans. I think I put it in the food channel. It's sold out. I'm not a hoarder. It was available here. It was $29 for a 25-pound bag of beans. Yeah. It's not the best deal in the world, but it's okay. They were not sold out to me. I posted it this morning and there were still plenty to sell. I'm almost regretting not buying another one. You guys can't eat me for buying the beans. Are you running normal full burst? I mean, I'm just using what makes sense. I mean, this is the best gun lance that's available right now. Not buy every bean. You can still buy cans of kidney beans on Amazon for like 71 cents a can. That's not a bad deal. How much rice do I have? A lot. I have as many pounds of rice as I do beans. I'm not showing you my rice. You guys are gonna be like, oh, it's not my premium gourmet sushi rice. Wow, poor man's rice. Now, I know rice comes in giant bags. Anyone who buys enough rice to know knows you can easily buy a very good amount of rice. The jasmine rice has actually been available somewhat regularly. I buy the really cheap rice, though. I buy the rice that sells for 70 cents a pound. This is the best version of the flooded forest because there's no water. What's this area? This is an area exclusive. This is a weird area. Give Jen better rice. We've just been eating beans. Jen deserves good food. She was so happy with her egg and bean burrito today. She was happy. She's not sad. You can ask her next time you see her on stream. Ask her how she's been eating. I did make tacos. It was like an egg taco. I had tortillas. No, I cook onions too. Beans? Onions? Does garlic count? How is this a problem? I have carrots sometimes and sometimes potatoes. I'm not hoarding tortillas. I'm thinking about it now. You can freeze tortillas, right? Get some greens? You don't need greens when you got beans. Jen will eat it. I have to yell at her to eat her salad and her onions. Dude, you must rage. Just blasting out beanie onion farts constantly. We were eating salads really consistently for a while. Then it became a pain in the ass to get to the grocery store. I have some frozen vegetables that I look at sometimes. Sometimes we'll have frozen broccoli. She won't eat it. I'll see her. She scrapes, like, she picks all the little onion bits out of her food. So I have to start cutting the onion to tinier and tinier pieces so she can't cut them out of her food. I'm not bullying her. I want to make sure she's healthy. She needs vegetables. How am I the bad guy? I'm trying to make sure she's okay. Puree the onions and inject them into the beans. We're not getting a vitamin deficiency. We eat a wide variety of meat, onions, beans, potatoes, carrots. We've got multivitamins. We take those. Give her more bean variety. We don't just eat. We eat kidney beans, great northern beans, black beans, refried beans. Multivitamins are useless. They're better than nothing. My God, you guys make it seem like we're sitting around eating like chicken nuggies all day long. Cut up the onions so she doesn't know they're there. I know, that's what I have to do now. Half my meals are nuggies and beets. This is just the meals you see me eating. Because Jen's comfortable cooking it. I do get sun. I went out for like 40 minutes today. I walked around. I don't need to hire a nutritionist. I feel fine. Do you even mow my own yard? Yes, we mow our own yard. We're not like bougie. Okabe, hello. Now, I'm not gonna lie. All right, there was a moment in time when I was working for a financial institution and we had the disposable income. I did at one point hire somebody to mow my lawn. But it was only every other week. It was the cheapest deal I can find, okay? Well, we don't do that anymore. I was very busy. I was in slave labor. They got paid like $50. It's good money. Stand-up mower? Yes. It's a push lawn mower I use. You mow 6 acres yourself? That's a lot of work. That is a lot of work. How long does that take you? Hire the neighborhood kid for 20 bucks? Dude, honestly, like, until this whole pandemic thing and people actually went outside, I didn't know there were kids in this neighborhood. $5 hours, that's about right. That's a lot of time. You mow 154 lawns a week in Florida. How is that possible? Are you able to mow a lawn in 20 minutes? Like a machine, bro. 15 minutes? How big are these lawns? They must be flat. You gotta be flying, dude. Two stand-up mowers, it's great. Dude, you and the other guy must be flying. You should hire him? I would. Gladly. How much do you guys charge? If you don't mind me asking. Do you take bees? One butthole reveals all I charge. Look, the issue where I live is it's very difficult to find contractors that will A, show up, or B, show up or want to work for a reasonable amount. It's messed up. I don't know what's going on with the market. I mean, it's a high cost of living state, but it makes sense. 70 a month on small lawns? Is that every week or every other week? Probably Florida every week, right? I don't know. I don't know if I would have... I probably have what would be considered a difficult lawn. It's not a big lawn, but it is difficult. Well, it seems like a good price to me. A smaller yard. Make weed factory? Despite it being legal in nearly every other state surrounding mine, our state is still not legal with marijuana. It's decriminalized, but you're not allowed to grow it. Not that I'd be growing marijuana anyways. Hold on! Well, with everything that's going on now, there's going to be no meaningful legislation. Commute out of state to weed factory? I know people that go out of state to get their weed. I won't say who they are. But I know people. I mean, shocking, right? It's not me. You can't prove anything anyways. This is like the most intense rank 2 village I've ever seen. There's freaking 17 quests. We find the bead, we'll find the weed. Are you gonna bring in the question is, would you bring in the bean sniffing dogs or the weed sniffing dogs? I got nothing against it, but like, it's just like drinking. Like, I can't stream and drink. I can't start chiefing and stream either. It's very dangerous. I can't. Can you explain why you sometimes look like I've been smoking up? I haven't. How do you know what that looks like anyways? Wilbur's is vaping tobacco. It's not the same. You can't hit a bong while streaming, but you can hit a vase. Excuse me, guys, my vase is on fire. Can you play this on PC? I am. Dude, that rip before stream. Dude, Wilbo has like the fattest rips on stream. You can do one with me? Thank you, Octui. No, it's not Monster. It's Mountain Dew Game Fuel Albino Donkey. I've not been sponsored by Monster yet. I would take one though. Oh, where can you get it? You should purchase a PSP and a copy of Monster Hunter Portable 3rd. I don't know, dude. TOS. What if Pepsi wants to sponsor you instead? I don't know if I would do a Pepsi sponsorship. Sorry, Pepsi, if you ever sponsor me in the future for having this on record, but I do not like your soda. It is super gross and way too sugary. I'm sorry, but it's true. Soda's bad, but you know, I really, all right, they're not paying me right now. I really don't mind Game Fuel, other than the fact that you're literally robbing yourself of energy from the future. Like, when you drink Game Fuel, you're following like Full Metal Alchemist rules. Like, it's gonna be whatever, equivalent exchange, in that you don't gain energy, you take energy from the future. Dude, I wouldn't do a Heinz sponsorship. Look, here's the thing. Amazon has a food company called Happy Belly that makes beans. Amazon owns Twitch. I work for Twitch. Why not get a Twitch bean bounty? It's possible. Send this idea to your Twitch contact. I don't have like a one-on-one contact. They still just have me like emailing like whatever, partners at Twitch. Do Jelly Bean stream again? That was a gummy stream. Oh, you mean like the bad Jelly Beans? I hated that. I don't do that again. That was awful. I don't know if these people do that. You know, I'm not going to show you a bean tornado. I'm not revealing them. Tomorrow night we'll probably have me eating beans along with chili and beans. I'll take a picture of the beans when they come in, when I get the 75 pounds. I'm not showing you the porch beans. Those are secret.
Reveal your rectum! Let us see that butthole!
Yeah, no, I got 75 pounds in the mail. Can you buy a pineapple? Actually, I was putting together my grocery order, and I saw that there was a pineapple on sale that was actually kind of cheap, and I really thought about it. I really thought about it. I looked at it, and I talked to Jen about it. She's like, do you even know how to cut a pineapple? And I'm like, you don't want to know what I know about pineapples. You don't want to know. I don't think she knows the story. My Patreon telling her, she would just get so, she would be so grossed out. She would actually be super grossed out. Just like I tell it like, I feel like I tell a pineapple story every day now. You guys don't need to hear it every day. She's not going to break up with me over a pineapple. Is this about the bathroom trouble story? Yes. Without getting into any detail, I believe I've had worse butt pain than some women have had labor pain. I really believe that. I know that's maybe that sounds like not fair. But like I said, like you get like an epidural when you have a child. I didn't have any pain management for what had to come out of my anus. The story sucks without graphic details. You think it would have been easier if I ate beans with the burgers? I probably wouldn't have had like a 5-pound burger baby crawling out of my butt if I had beans. I probably would have gone more regularly. That is an ignorant ass statement. Have you heard the full story? Have you ever had to go so badly all right. So it was in college. I actually have multiple copies of the image available. So it's here. It was in college. It was the junior year. It was, I think, just after the spring finals, so we're getting ready for the summer. Me and a bunch of college bros, one of the guys had like this cabin in upstate New York. And so we're all a bunch of bro college students, but we have this place to go. So what do we bring? We bring cards, we bring drinks, we bring a football, and we bring the cheapest thing we can think of to buy to feed ourselves, massive quantities of extremely discount ground beef and white bread. Nick was not there. Nick's like 4 or 5 years older than me. And so it's like a 4-day long excursion. And it's basically we get up, we play cards, we talk, we goof around. Breakfast is a cheeseburger on a white hamburger bun. Lunch, cheeseburger on a white hamburger bun. Dinner, cheeseburger on a white hamburger bun. Friday goes by, no problem. Saturday, breakfast, cheeseburger, hamburger bun. You know, go on. Just cheap, greasy food. This entire time, like, you know, I'm drinking legal substances at the time, of course, obviously. And, you know, it's just like building up. I'm not using the bathroom, like, at all. You know, get a little gassy, whatever, farts every now and then, no problem. You don't think about it. You're just hanging out with buddies, right? Just having a good time. And it's like a weird cabin anyways. It's not the sort of place you really want to have to use the bathroom at all. So, like, you don't really get into it too much. You know, you want to go in there. Saturday, Sunday. It's either Monday or Tuesday, whatever. Last day, we got to go. And when I mean, like, we got to go, like, cars are packed up. People in the cars. Everybody's, like, done, like, you know that final sweep? You walk around the rooms. And you're, like, checking to see anything's there. Nothing's there. All right, everybody's ready to go. Now, I have not used the bathroom at all this entire time. I have not pooped once. And much like Beans now, you know, I realized that, like, not only did I have to go, like, it was painful. It was, like, hurting. Like, there was, like, a real urgency and pain there. And it's like, my car's loaded up. Like, the guys are ready to go. I'm like, guys, I got to use the bathroom. I got to get in there. And you sit down and, like, you don't know what's going to happen. But, like, very quickly it comes to you that this is not going to be a pleasant experience. Like, you start pushing and you know something's got to go and it doesn't want to go. This is what happens. Like nothing. And, like, I can only really... This is the worst part. This is the part that everybody enjoys. Guys have issues. Where is it? Like, it was like a feeling of, like, a certain tropical fruit. Except, like, upside down. And it didn't want to leave. So it, like, you know how pineapple has, like, that spiky top? And it's got, like, the little ridges in it? It's like, Aah! Aah! And like it goes back up, and it doesn't want to leave because it's got ridges. No! And like there was a point like it wasn't leaving, it was lodged. And like I really thought I was gonna have to call out to my friends and be like, my homies, my friends, I need your help. You need to call like an ambulance. Cause this is not leaving. This is not leaving my body. Like in my mind, I was thinking like they had like a miniature jaws of life that would help pry open my butt and let this thing relieve from me. Now, it did, fortunately, after like some true white knuckle pain, tears, I think a little bleeding. It did eventually pass. I did finish the passing. That was you. This was Noxella's live rectal birth. This is how Noxella was born. He was born that day. It really was spiky. It did have the pineapple ridges. That part was true. It wasn't as large as I thought, but it was like molded by an evil genius. Surprised I did not rupture my asshole or prolapse. Yeah, that sounded like a pregnancy. That's what I say. And everybody's like, oh, Shepard. Oh, that's so insensitive. Oh, you don't know anything about childbirth. It is painful, but it is also a miracle. You want to know what a miracle is? This coming out of my body. Did I flush it down? I get asked that question commonly, and I honestly can't remember. I think I looked at it and I just walked away. I think I just walked away. I'm not saying that I had a... Alright, here's the deal, Leona. I'm not saying that my bowel movement was more painful than any pregnancy everywhere. However, there have definitely been some pregnancies that have gone more smoothly than me passing the pineapple. Alright? It was not a gas station bathroom. It was the cabin bathroom. Was it like playing Dark Souls? I never experienced physical pain while playing Dark Souls. And people say I've got a weak anus. How could a weak anus could not do that? You have a weak anus. Saying I have a weak anus. How was the drive back? I mean, I didn't have any, like, leakage. I didn't poo myself or on someone else. Was it painful to sit? Yeah, it was. My whole body was ravaged. I see 10 people have left the stream. Weak anus. Can't handle the pineapple story. We didn't want you here anyways. They're like, I'm out. They're like, I'm out of this stream right now. Did you explain to your friends that you had to give anal birth before leaving? Honestly, I can't remember how much detail I went into them with. I think I went from such, like, again, like, I really thought I was going to have to get an ambulance. Like, I thought I was going to need to get, like, some EMT out there. And they were going to have to perform some sort of, like, on-the-spot surgery to remove this thing from me. I'm sure, in retrospect, we definitely talked about it. Are there any... Alright, hold up. Is there anybody in chat who, like, works in medicine, is an EMT, or God help, like, a nurse or a doctor? Like, what would you do if you were called to the scene and I needed help, and I said I have a pineapple in my ass, or what feels like a pineapple in my ass? They would have pumped me full of lube? Is it true whatever came outside of your anus had tentacles or something? It wasn't. It was like scales. It was like, imagine pointy pineapple scales. Yeah. No, it's like, it felt like that part, but like, obviously there weren't leaves like that. But it was like that. And like, it's like the most unfortunate design ever because like it didn't want to leave my body.
Reveal your rectum! Let us us see that butthole!
I'm glad to know there. I'm glad to know that there are remedies. You actually relate to the story a lot. I had a similar experience. Thank you, both. Did it get up and walk into the sunset? Yes. It's a moderator in my channel. Its name is Noxella. The healthy rectal delivery. I've birthed a great one. Dude, do you think there was like some sort of like ritual performed over me at the cabin? I have a squatty potty now and a bidet, and things are a lot better. And I eat like a can of beans. Like this will never happen to me ever again. Noxella lore with a cursed ass. Cabin in the woods, but one of the options is pineapple. Just a pineapple sitting there, and I hold it up. Guys, we should eat more cheeseburgers. I'm sure there's somebody out there who's listened to every single one of my pineapple stories and is like collating the notes. Is it like consistent? Do the details more or less line up every time I tell it? Like, I'm imagining like I'm being interviewed by the police every time I tell it now. It is consistent. That's how you know it's true, I guess. I'm not making it up. You have a checklist for when I say Jaws something. It really, I needed it. It's really bad. I wouldn't wish it on any of you. Sometimes I get mad at you guys, but I wouldn't wish it on you. Last time you said post-pineapple toilet wasn't your problem, though? I mean, I honestly don't remember. I remember looking at it. I don't remember what happened afterwards. I just knew that at that point, the ordeal was over. I like to hope I flushed it. I like to hope that I did. I hope I'm that sort of person. Like, I don't want to be one of those guys that, like, leaves whatever, like, their shopping cart laying around. That's, like, rude. I don't want to be that guy. You believe I have it scripted out and keep it saved along with the pineapple image? I download this time I didn't download the pineapple image, but one time I went to download the pineapple image again and it said, do you want to save over it? And that's, that part was amazing. I downloaded the same image twice. I can get Raging Bracky in the arena? That is not good news. I birthed the orphan of cause. No wonder he's so mad. Girl Pecco. Re-downloading pineapple image. The best part is Condor, who's regular in the stream. He might be listening now. He may not be able to chat. He got his girlfriend to start watching the stream. And her name in stream is Pineapple Princess. And that's pretty great. Pecco's a great monster. It's really a shame that, like, he's just been ignored since 3 Ultimate. Like, yeah, you can make his armor and stuff in 4 Ultimate. And 4 Ultimate gets a pass, but he should have been in Generations. Why do the Japanese hate Peko? He's great. He's probably one of the most popular monsters in the West. I don't really know where he is. What season would you say GU represents? Summer? It's more of a summer game. He's just gonna fly away. Look at him fly. He's an actual bird wyvern. That actually looks like a bird. Thanks for the buff. He summoned Jaggies. No. This is a Gunblade only playthrough. Gunlance. Probably. I'll be Gunlance only. Are you eating already?
Daddy's little kidney stone just gifted one cent.
Daddy's little kidney stone, thank you. Have you gotten your emote you want to get? Is that the one? Congratulations. I do say I am happy for you. I'm very happy for you. I'm glad you got it. Do you have a favorite weapon you consistently go back to, or do you like them all about the same? I like them all about the same. Depending on the generation, there are some weapons I don't like as much. But across the series, I try to play all weapons. Like, I wouldn't really want to play heavy bowgun much in Monster Hunter World. Stop. What is that? Who taught you how to do that? This is emulation, Blind Janitor. PSP doesn't look this good. Portable 3rd HD looks very similar. It's really hard to actually usually get them before they run away. I don't know why chat knows how to set a bomb right now. You know, honestly, Blind Janitor, I don't know which one would be better. If I had to guess, though, PPSPP is probably one of the best emulators that has ever been made. Honestly. I don't really like emulation much, but PPSPP is as close to, like, playing the game natively as we'll ever get. Am I gonna destroy cats? I forget what happens when you fire cats in this game. Like, the most scuffed emulation? PlayStation 2 emulation's still really weird. Super Nintendo emulation's about perfect, but I hate BSNES as an emulator for the functionality. Like, I respect what he's doing, but, like, why is it so hard to make the game full screen? GBA emulation is decent, but it always sounds like the sound is off. Would you make the Pecco gun lance? I don't know. Would I? What is upgrade out of? I actually don't see a wiki for Monster Hunter Portable 3rd. How to use the Monster Hunter wiki? Does it have a weapon tree? sure it does. What's the current best N64 emulator? Again, I don't know. I don't know that there's a good one. Do you think there'll ever be completed emulation for current consoles like Xbox One and PS4? It's becoming less and less relevant because like so many games are just like up on PC or remastered on PC in some way. Pecco Gun Lance is 120 raw, green sharpness, tons of yellow sharpness. That's pretty good. Upgrades out of the Jaggy Gun Lance. Pretty good. It's just a good raw gun lance. Only has normal level 1 though. We might be able to make the Wyvern Bone Gun Lance soon, right? Is Gun Lance around? Yeah. I don't know if he drops Monster Bone Hill. I mean, the Kuro Pecco Gun Lance looks good. So it's got that going for it. You super excited for this playthrough? It's going to be fun. When are you going to emulate Nocturne? We might actually do a Nocturne Nuzlocke run at some point. I'm not going to say like super soon. I don't want people getting too hyped up. But... you know, the Yukomo Gun Lance upgraded is actually super good. I don't know how to upgrade it. This is weird. The weapon tree doesn't make sense. Ah. Thank you, Wazen. I did not know that. Play that scuffed Pokemon game in PC? No, Nocturne. SMT3 Nocturne, yeah. I mean, we got a King's Frill. So that's good. I mean, in terms of fire weakness, I don't know. I guess there are worse things. I mean, the elemental effects in this game are amazing. It's almost worth making Pecco just to show you, like, the fire effects, because I think they look really good. Looks cute. This is when they stop translating things. It's okay. Oh, they're selling alloy stuff now. It does absolutely nothing for us, but we can just wear full bone. Farming Pecco might be a bit of a chore, though. The Flintstones are going to be the hardest thing. Oh, is this it? Is this our auto guard? Seal is broken. Did I finish 2 Ultimate? What? 4 ultimate? Yeah, we finished that a couple weeks ago. You know, it might be nice using this just for the green sharpness. Okay, Wazen, that's all right. Thing is if I wanted to make the Kuropeko armor, I'd likely have to farm even more Flintstones. Just be a nightmare. I don't want to do that. Probably in 7. Actually, or 8. We'll go 8, then we'll go to 7. Don't you run, don't you run. Isn't Rhinopolis armor okay? Doesn't it have, like, artillery? What does Rhinopolis have in this game? Oh no! I poked when I should have shot. Omega slapped. I know. It's as disappointing for me as it is for you. At least our weapon fire's back. It's positive. Miss starting areas having shortcuts? It's fun. Now you can just fly to anything you want to go to. Come on, Chronopolis, I hate you. Monster Hunter low. Donkey Kong, yes. Sorry, I was reading chat. He's limping away. We're almost done. G-Rank Kurapeko? He's a good streamer. High rank? I mean, G-Rank isn't in Monster Hunter Portable 3rd. Oh no!